What is going on, guys? I'm here to talk to you about steroids and pretty much why you shouldn't use them for just aesthetic reasons and how it went terribly wrong for me and my experiences with them. Uh, First of all, I just want to say anything beyond test is kind of just not very vital. It's not very good for your body. I've experimented with quite a few things, a lot of 19 Nors. I've taken quite a few, I've done a few cycles of Tren and got very bad results with them because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't know how to eat or train. And quite frankly, I still don't really know how to do that stuff to this day because I'm not a pro. I don't have a coach. I just kind of got into bodybuilding to look better because I was fat. So I just want to say, like, Tren was really bad. It's really brutal. It makes your gyno really bad, and it makes you stupid. It fucked up my dick really bad. So along with like the anxiety and just like feeling really bad and just sweating nonstop and just overall just feeling terrible, I just don't see any reason to use Tren or any 19 or any steroid in general unless you're competing. So I mean, I made a few mistakes because I was young and stupid, and I just, I wanted to look better just because pressures on young men to look good, like our fitness model, gods or whatever. It's not a sustainable lifestyle. You're probably not going to look like the people that you see in YouTube videos. It's not going to happen. They have like prime genetics, which I do not. I have bad inserts all around. I don't really have any rear delts. Like my triceps don't really get very long. Like there's I don't have any rear head. My genetics are just not super great, and yeah, it kind of sucks. I'm also 6'4", so it's really hard to fill out my frame. Like the biggest I look is probably like right now, and that's just because my lats are like of relative size. And I've put on a little bit more delt size since the last time I've actually, posted anything. But it's not, it's just not like this. I'm not gonna get like huge like Ronnie Coleman or. And my advice to people that are out there thinking about doing steroids, if you really want to, just stick with SARMs. An Ostarine cycle is, that was perfect for me starting off. Fuck the needles, man. That shit's awful. It shuts you down. It's hard to recover from, personally. Eventually, I got kind of hooked on them, and I've been trying to stop doing them because I don't, my cycles fluctuate. Sometimes I can't even last like more than probably about a couple weeks on trend just because the side effects are so terrible. Uh, so just a word of advice to people that are tripping off of, how you look and stuff like in the gym. You just gotta do you, man. Just work hard. Like, who cares what other people think? Because it doesn't really, I mean, if you're competing, that's awesome. Get a coach, do whatever cycle, and then try to win. But if it's not, if your genetics aren't fucking insane, like you're not the top percentile of genetics, and you're not super fucking, like if your life doesn't just super dive into, like if you're just like a regular person, like you want to go out and drink and enjoy your life, not that we could do that with COVID anyway, but if you want to like have a normal life and have a normal job and just be fit, don't go into the realm of steroids because it's gonna fuck you up, and like that's what it did to me, and it fucked me up mentally. And so now, I was seeking validation through, other bodybuilders and shit, and it's just like, fuck it, dude. I'm 6'4", like I'm tall. I got some kind of good genetics somewhere. My legs aren't like super built or anything, but I have a relatively solid frame for what I have. Uh, you know, and with the steroid use, the only thing that it did was really take away from the love that I had for the gym. I was in there and I was getting it to be me and to be like like a progression, like internally progressing as a person. Not only seeing myself grow in the gym, but seeing myself grow in other areas. And I think that's when steroids, they kind of took that away from me, and I was doing them and it fucked up my school because I was kind of stupid. Like steroids make you it shows that they like speeds up the dementia. Things like that fuck up your brain. They fuck up neuroactivity and things like that. So you can't do tren, you can't do deca and all this shit all the time, and like it fucks up your kidneys and your liver, and like I have fucking like weird ass like stomach issues and like all this shit, and it's like I don't even have a fucking six pack right now, and it's because I used to be super obese. So I have like loose skin, although I have visible abs. So it's like this is all just so fucking pointless and so fucking temporary. It just doesn't really do anything for you. So I would just say stay away from the steroids. Try to eat clean. You don't have to eat clean all the time. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, enjoy what you have, but don't think so much about how you look all the time. Don't be fat. Don't get me wrong. Don't be a fat ass, cuz if you're fat, you're just lazy and you don't want to do anything. You just eat all the time. So don't do that, but do, exercise, get those endorphins, feel good, make it hurt, make it sweat, fucking feel good in the gym, but do it for you. Don't do it for other people. And I know that's hard for everybody because everybody wants to look good. We all want to be, fucking Mr. Olympia. We all want to look really good, and not everybody wants to be Mr. Olympia. I take that back. But just saying, steroids it was a huge leap into a realm that I wasn't prepared for. And essentially, I don't think that a lot of people are prepared for the consequences that come with steroid use, because in the end of the day, I don't know where I'm going to end up when I'm 30 because I'm only 25 now. I mean, who fucking knows? I might end up with some fucking heart problems or something. I've had heart issues already. And, doing fucking drugs and mixing it with tren was stupid on my part. And I learned from that mistake. And I still get fucking flamed for it on my videos. And, like, it's all good because I understand, like, where I was wrong, and me trying to say that this fucking steroid thing, like trying to glorify and say, oh, like I'm getting huge, like I'm making gains, like I wasn't making any gains, like I was fucking, it was all fake. It was just a lie, it was a facade, it was shim sham, just a bunch of bullshit. It's just a bunch of cosmetic garbage. Work on you on the inside, and don't do steroids, man. Needles fucking suck. Fucking pinning every day or pinning every other day or pinning twice a week, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't feel good. Fucking putting needles, like getting a flu shot every week for weeks on end. That is not fun. And once you come off, you're just like, damn. Like, that's what I was on steroids. I feel like crap when I'm not on them. I was making way better gains naturally. Honestly, like, I was going from bench press to bench press, making, I only really do dumbbells, but I mean I got to 315 eventually on the bar. It's whatever. I have really long arms, so it's hard to do. But I got to the 120-pound dumbbells naturally for reps of about 10. So, that's 2-3 sets. I'm not gonna lie, probably by the third set I'm fucking dead. But yeah, I mean it's just you can accomplish a lot more without these drugs, and I feel like it's very misleading for these people to be coming on these videos and showing off their gains and just like, oh, like I'm fucking massive, like benching fucking 405 on the incline, and it's making all these kids, not even kids, young men, people like me feel inadequate, and I just don't want you guys to ever feel that way. You're not inadequate just because you're not that person. You don't fall short compared to that person. You can't compare yourself to these people because honestly, they've been doing this forever, and you don't know how they feel, and they're fighting their own demons. You just got to do you and live your life. And that's all I really got to say. I just wanted to touch base on the whole steroid thing. And oh, another thing, it fucks up your hair. I've been losing my hair, not losing it because I don't suffer from that male pattern baldness, but it's thinned out, and it's like, I used to have really long, coolish hair, and now I kind of cut it short, and it's only because it looks kind of scraggly. It's like it's dying. It's like drier. It doesn't have that lustful look, and it's, just some other shit. It's just more side effects that you get from roids. So if you're gonna do some shit, I mean, you could stick to test boosters. Personally, I just do pre-workout, NO shit, like nitric oxide boosters, just awesome pre-workouts. If you have to go, and you shouldn't, but if you really want to go into the realm of hormones, just start off with SARMs. You could do a bunch of different alternatives that aren't gonna fuck you up completely and just like trash your lipid profile and your mental state and your anxiety levels and your depression. And I feel like steroids definitely enhance all that, along with recreational drug use. But that's another fucking story. But regardless, I hope that people get some kind of message out of this. I don't really know how many followers I have anymore because I don't really fucking use this anymore. But maybe you guys will take away from this. I don't think that steroids are the answer, nor do I think that they are a viable option for people that just want to get fucking lean. Just stick to a clean, appropriate diet. Don't starve yourself. Don't do things that make you feel like crap all the time. Be happy. Just overall, just be happy. That's the main message. But I have packed on a little bit of size. I'm actually not super heavy right now. I'm only probably about 211 pounds. It's pretty underweight for my height. So it's really hard for me to fill out, and I actually don't eat that much food, so it's kind of shit. But I mean, at least I've put on something that's it's for me. It works for me. I don't really care. I'm not gonna be Mr. Olympia. I'm not gonna be IFBB anything. I'm not gonna have any amateur cards or anything. And I've come to the realization that it's just not worth it. So, and you don't want bitch tits either because you will feel like a lady, and then you have to get them cut out, and it's just oh god, it's that. That is a whole fucking nightmare of expenses and just constantly trying to use all these estrogen blockers to fucking make your shit go away. It's a headache and a half, my man. So stay up, guys. Stay positive. I am out of here.